Hello everyone and welcome back to another review video. In this video, I'm going to be reviewing the Daron Realtoy 777 and 747 in the House Livery, also known as the official 777 and 747 that was in the large airport playset, except without the large playset, because as you can see, I do not have it. When I got these models about a year ago, they did not come with the large playset, but overall, the two models really are the main part for the whole set. So, and I do have the newest version of the large Boeing set that includes the 787 and the same 747 model. So I do have that set, and I'm pretty sure the vehicles are pretty much exactly the same. So in the end, I really did not need the whole set, which I actually am glad about. So these models, I'm actually not really sure if they are really well known. I don't think they are, considering that they weren't made for a long period of time, and considering from the stock images, the 777 definitely looks very similar to the 787 because they are in the same livery, and the 787 does not have white wings like most of the other models, 787 models are being made as. So they do look very similar and can be kind of hard to tell the difference from in the stock images. So a little bit of information about these two models. These are one of three different versions of the large playset, with the other one being the original 747-400 in the original House Livery, which these models I did do a review on about a year and a half ago. I did a review on the whole playset, and I do have the whole entire large playset, which actually comes with 30 pieces in it instead of 24, which are what the Delta and the Boeing set comes with now. And the newer sets come with usually 24 pieces. That set comes with two of these 747s, and this one was made in the late 90s, I'm pretty sure, and was the first one of the official Boeing sets to be released. And honestly, are my favorite out of the three, because they are the most they are the oldest and kind of the retro livery for it. And so the 777 is the 777, and the 747 was the second one to be released in 2010 and was discontinued only a few years later in 2014, either 2014 or 2015, and was replaced by the 787 model at that time. So the 747 still does come in that playset, and I think the playset is going to be discontinued soon, if not already, because it does seem to be going out of stock on some websites and does not seem to be as popular anymore. So I do suggest getting that playset if you have not already, before it does go discontinued, or at least before it disappears off of some certain websites, just to be safe. I'd rather be safe and sorry by the plane before it gets discontinued than miss out on the opportunity. So I actually do have the entire fleet of Boeing House Livery aircraft, and I will be posting a review video next week of the 787 in the House Livery, of the large Boeing playset with the 24-piece, the entire playset. I will be posting a review video on that next week, so be sure to stay tuned. So with all that being said, I'm going to get into the review of the plane. So starting off with the 777. So up at the front, there are the really nice 777 cockpit windows with the Boeing logo at the front of the fuselage as well. And then throughout the entire fuselage, there is the really nice kind of dark and light blue wave design that goes throughout the front of the plane all the way up to the back of the tail. So, and then on the engines, there are this also nicely designed, kind of to tag along with the wave design of the light blue and the dark blue design on the engines. And the only thing about the 787 I knew and the newer one, it does not have the same design. The 747 does, but personally I really like the design on the engines. I think it really goes well with the rest of the plane, so it kind of makes it better from just being plain white. So, and then on the back of the plane there is the classic 777 logo with the 777 that goes along the side of the tail and ties the whole plane together. It really is one of the main parts for it being the House Livery, kind of to just signify the fact that it is a 777. So, yeah, pretty much is a review for the whole plane. So there is not a manufacturing date on this model. I do know the manufacturing date would have been on the box, and I'm pretty sure it is on the 747 as well. There is no registration number for this model, but overall it is a really nice model, and is actually one of my favorites, probably my second favorite out of the Boeing House Livery aircraft, because my favorite would have to be the 747 in the original retro livery, because I do like all the retro liveries. So that pretty much is the review for the 777. So now moving on to the 747. So the 747 pretty much has the same exact livery design, except it's on the 747 mold. Starting up at the front of the plane, there is the 747 cockpit windows with the Boeing logo, kind of in a smaller design, but still in the same spot of the fuselage, kind of right after the wings and right before the cockpit windows, and right below the cabin windows. So, and then there is the same logo design on the engines as well. On all 4 engines has the same logo design. And also one of my favorite parts about the 747 is actually the winglets. They have the really nice dark blue and light blue stripes, kind of matches the wave-ish design that goes along the center of the fuselage. So, and then on the back there is the 747 logo with the 7, 4, and 7 that goes diagonal across the tail. So, also ties the whole plane together and to signify that it is a 747 aircraft. And then on the bottom of the tail wings, there is the manufacturing date, which is June 3rd, which is August 3rd, 2010. I got my months mixed up for a second. So to finish off this video, I wanted to show a quick general view of the entire fleet of the Boeing House Livery aircraft. So first is the 747-400 in the Retro House Livery, which was made in the 1990s and only distributed in the large Boeing playset. And then there is the 747 and 777 from the 2010 playset that I just reviewed until it was discontinued around 2014 or 2015. And then there is the pretty much replacement for the 777, which is the 787 in the same house livery, which I do highly suggest getting that playset if you have not already, in case it has been discontinued. I'd rather be safe and sorry and get it before missing out on your chance in case you have not bought it. So, and then there is the newest version of the 787 house livery and the 787-8 Dreamliner. Which this model you can buy as a single plane or a normal playset. It is not included in the large playset, but the older version in the original 787 house livery, you can now only buy it in the large playset and it's not available as a single plane version anymore. So that pretty much is the entire review for these 2 models. I hope you enjoyed this video, and remember to like and subscribe, and stay tuned for next week for when I do the review of the Boeing 787 and 747 large playset. So, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.